us.
What's up, everybody?
So we're going to do something different because it is Comic-Con and it was Haslab reveal as of 50 minutes ago. Mm-hmm. And the live stream starts, according to this, in 1 minute and 20 seconds. So we're going to get more reveals. I don't know if there'll be pre-orders or not, but let's try to do a watch party. So that gives you guys an opportunity to interact with us and interact with, hopefully, the fan stream that you can watch at the same time. So if you want to jump on, I don't know how that mechanism works, but there's probably a way. Or you're more than welcome in the comments. So let's go. Hey, Nancy, let's do that, right? It's kind of different. We've never done it before, but I think it's worth a shot, right? We can certainly, we'll see how long this panel lasts, and then we can talk about the Haslab reveal, which was, of course, the Rattler, right?
Yep.
What? It was?
It was.
I didn't see that one coming. Oh my
God! There was a number of other things that popped up, oddly enough, in Hong Kong today. So, which was, I don't know, guys. I'm trying not to be negative, but I got to tell you, Hasbro kind of shot themselves in the foot with some of the stuff that went on today. A fan stream that never happened. You know, headlines coming out of a Hong Kong show that should have been theirs at San Diego. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And it was, you guys got to admit, no advance warning whatsoever. They just dropped that video about the Rattler and dumped it on pre-order. Just, here you go. So,
am I all right? Is that the right thing? Is that what it's doing right now?
Well, mine's moving now. So, yep.
Okay. All right.
I think we're still on hold, but
showing 4 minutes and 42 seconds.
Go to if you have a separate device, check your notifications if you're subscribed to Pulse. Now it's telling us 4 minutes and 42 seconds.
Yeah. You want to talk about a couple of other reveals real quick?
Yep. And if they come up again, then they come up again, right?
Yep.
That's cool.
Good.
Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah.
This is John.
I don't know. I found that on one of the other groups. I don't know if they showed that today or if that's something that got leaked or what. But anyway, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's Kang with a throne chair, so you know.
Yep.
And you know she's got like the lizard head and the kind of like a, I don't know, robot type head. I can't remember the story behind that. I remember reading it years ago, but
definitely an old version, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the like flight stand and all that with it.
Cool.
Yeah, like you can kind of see it down there like it's floating. I thought it was pretty cool. He's got the lizard face on right there in that picture.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yep.
So where's all our Marvel Legend guys at?
Yeah, come on, guys. Log on. It's late enough. You ate supper. Let's go.
Yeah. Who needs supper?
Yeah. You can eat supper and type at the same time. You guys all do it. Come on. Interesting. And to be fair, this is relatively short notice, so hopefully everybody gets their notification.
Yeah, this is all good.
Yeah.
And you know what? We may actually get jammed up after their Hasbro version ends.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. We just wanted to give us and you an opportunity to interact with us and do something different. So if it works out, great. If it doesn't, then you'll watch it later, right?
Yeah. This is not showing. This is just showing on YouTube because we still can't be on Facebook, right?
Yeah, it's still not on Facebook.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
That's over. I'm pretty well convinced that's over. They're just not going to bend on that. So, which, to tell you the honest truth, if you look at some of the new rules of that they have just enacted with sponsors, boy, they're going to lose a lot of content here because they're driving them off left and right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But that's their deal. It's their business, right? Yep. 2 minutes till the fan stream.
Did you get those pictures, Shane, of the Star Wars?
I don't I'd look
This is really cool. It's for the 3 3/4 size, but they have a modular. So I guess you just buy multiple of them, and you can build a hallway, and you can actually enclose it. It's got 3 different ways. She shows 3 different ways you can set it up, and like for photography and different things, and it's pretty cool. I don't know how much it is. Like I said, I was skimming through there just a little bit ago and saw the video on it, and I was kind of fast forwarding because getting ready for the show, so I took some snapshots. And
let's see if I can get these.
I don't know if Shane will be able to get them pulled up. Probably have to show it after because we got like a minute left, 1 minute and 7 seconds or something like that. But
it is pretty cool, that modularity of that thing.
Yeah,
different.
The one she talked about good for like photography is the one where it's got the close, put walls on both sides and close it in, and it's got light up features. Those little lights, you could take them and move them around in the hallway, and they light up. No matter, I guess they're it's connected together. So if you move them around, they'll light up wherever you stick them in the different spots and stuff. So it's kind of neat. I thought it was pretty cool. How much it cost, I have no idea.
I don't know.
Or how many you'd have to buy to make that hallway, because she made a hallway. I mean, seriously, it was over probably 3 to 4 foot long at least on that video. But yeah, so and I'm showing 14 seconds left.
Yeah, I got 18.
Yeah, I got it. I could just roll over at 16. So yeah.
4,
John's internet's faster than ours.
3, 2, and I got a black screen now. Oh, is it started with you?
Hello, G.I. Joe
About
fans.
to.
We are so excited. We are coming
How am I ahead of y'all? I mean,
I have no idea.
is that too late? Is that distracting with it there? You want me to turn mine up?
I don't care.
You can try it. See if it copyrights it.
G.I. Joe. So to start off, I mean, obviously, we got to start with we got to start with the biggest news. The Haslab
See you guys in the house.
G.I. Joe Classified Rattler campaign is now live on HasbroPulse.com. Gentlemen, what do we think of the Haslab?
Who would have predicted it?
Yeah,
I know,
right.
our pictures were so subtle. Nobody had any idea what
Nobody
we
had
were
any
talking
idea.
about. None at all. No.
Best kept secret in all G.I. Joe universe.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And for those of you
Just
who
like
happen
last
to
year.
be on the show floor, we are going to be doing a model reveal for the Rattler today at 6:30 p.m. in the booth. Come on by, see our beautiful physical painted model. You will be excited. We will be excited. Everybody is going to be excited.
Yeah, Eitan will be with us, so he can talk to you about some details on the jet.
I'm not excited
some
because I'm
cool
not there.
design changes, design
Yeah,
updates.
exactly.
Very classic. So we're just excited to be here and talk to everybody about it.
You
So
want me
come
to leave
hang
that
out with
like
us.
that? Or
Perfect.
you want me
It's
to-
just
I need to
such
turn
a
it
super
down or
impressive model.
Oh.
Yeah, just to
Hey,
have
Corey.
on the floor, and I can't wait to fight the
What's
crowds
that?
to get it out there. And I
Corey.
think you're really going to be impressed with it. It's massive.
Hold on.
It's huge.
I couldn't hear you. Let me turn it down. You want me to leave it playing, or is it messing you
Yeah,
guys
might
up?
well.
You just let it run. My video
Okay.
doesn't sync, but it's fine. Just let it go.
And the figures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
buddy. Figures, the unlocks.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So please make sure you're going to HasbroPulse.com to check out
Oh,
the
God.
Who would've
new
predicted
G.I.
it?
Joe Classified Series Rattler campaign, and make sure you back today. As a friendly
There it
reminder, your card does not get charged until the campaign ends at midnight. My bad.
Yes, but it does get charged.
11:59 Eastern Time.
Stroke of
on
11:59.
September 9th.
Stroke
11:59, not me.
No harm in backing now if you know you're going to back later, because your card will not get charged until the end of the campaign.
Put it this
All
way.
right,
simple
ready?
stuff.
Boy, that's an interesting comment, isn't it?
So first up, we
Yeah.
are going to do render reveals.
Render reveals.
We start off with our new, maybe holding my microphone a little far away.
Wow, that's
We start
awesome.
off with our new
No.
Cobra Claw and Cobra
Can't even see it.
Oh, a claw. All right.
Absolutely.
We need to have that troop building, Cobra Claw, fighting Sky Striker.
Cobra Claw.
It's
Why?
very
I'm
practical.
behind. This is driving me nuts already.
Equipment. Comes with a lot of stuff. Comes with the Cobra Pilot.
It's
We gave her the drum-fed shotgun. She comes with a pistol, Uzi, swappable heads, blast effects that go in the back of the claw. Another fun part about the claw is that the wing brake or dampeners in the back of the wings, they go up
Nice. Yeah, I'm caught up.
as well. Super fun. Though
Female pilot.
handlebars are articulated, so you can set it to different sizes of figures. It's awesome. It's gonna be a good gear.
It's huge.
Here, all
Yeah,
folds
I
out.
think that's pretty cool.
All right, so in the interest of time, we'll just keep humming right along here.
Yeah.
Tony, talk to us about our new friend, Leatherneck.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys ask for a neck beard? Because that's what we did. We have a beautiful, obviously, you can see guy.
We love our mustaches with G.I. Joe.
Love it.
Yep.
But we gave him a beautiful face print. He's got this awesome 5 o'clock shadow. I said, hey, Lenny, mind if I put some of that shadow on his neck?
You know what I said? Absolutely.
Yeah, he said, yeah. I said almost every time.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lenny, what do you think about Leatherneck?
I'm going to tell you in the line, you know, he's a core character. He's a drill sergeant. He's super fun. He comes across that way. He's super gruff.
Glasses.
We gave him the shooting glasses just because it makes him look a little more intense.
It's awesome.
He's a fun character. I love him. We got some of the iconic, like the little bracelet he had on the O-ring figure.
Mm-hmm.
Just an all-around nice figure. I'm excited to get him in line, and I can't wait till people get him in hand.
Me too.
All right, and then last but certainly not least,
have my
I am
Christmas.
very excited. Never the least, that's right, it's Xandar.
Yeah, you got to get Zoranis to
And,
Love it.
And,
There you go, Shane.
No, Tony,
Love it.
we match colors on things.
Was he one of your
Yes.
picks?
We do.
Yeah.
I do believe so.
ooh,
There, perhaps
that's actually very good.
his sister's jacket, I believe.
Yeah, it's
ripped off
yes.
and wears around his neck. He's adorned it, so we color match that, so it looks nice.
That's very good.
Yeah.
That is a really good.
Really cool makeup on his face.
Yeah, we went a little more glam rock with him. We wanted
Yeah.
to
Oh, yeah,
feel a
for
little
sure.
more like he's into himself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and we want. We
Don't
really
worry, Corey, they will.
With his sister.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Plan on it.
It's one. We're getting some early prototypes in now, and they look awesome together.
Yeah. It's for the design standpoint, we added some details, so we gave him the jacket, so he's a little more protected. There are details underneath the jacket, though. There are details underneath it. We also updated his shoulder pads to have more skull details. I want him to feel a little more intense.
Dreadnoughty.
More dreadnoughty, yeah. A little more ownability to it.
Yes, I love it. Perfect. All right, so
Very
those
good.
are our 3 render reveals for today. So let's just get right into our items that are launching for pre-order.
Let's do it.
So first up, we are continuing our 60th anniversary celebration. First up with our 60th anniversary classic sniper.
Oh, yeah, this one.
Are they trying to get back to the bar or what? Man, they're moving fast.
Suit for classified, and we got it.
That's
We
a
got
female
it, so we
figure,
did it.
that.
And you know, it's actually really fun picking all the different fabrics. We worked with our soft goods engineers, figure out what would work best. It's amazing watching them work. I'm not a soft goods designer, so working with them, it's like a
I'm
godsend.
so impressed by all of their skills. It's incredible.
It's incredible, and it's fun too. Like when we did,
I do like the camo head.
Like they get into it, and we're like, hey, what do you think we can do? So like working with them is it's an enriching
Booty
experience.
hat's nice,
Yes,
but
it
A lot of
sure is.
visions too. Just seeing them back and forth with our partners and at factories, they're on it.
Yeah,
So
it's
Yeah.
very cool.
they've got a quality sense that we all love it on our team and at Hasbro. So it's great to see it.
Yeah, it's very cool. And, you know, to the figure, you know, she's a sniper, so we kitted her out as such. She comes with 2 hats. Basically, it's like the swappable hair that we do. So she has her really cool operator glasses on with the mic. You can switch it out to
I don't know.
head with a cool headband on there. She has her sniper rifle, of course, which comes apart, goes into the case. She's kitted out.
Yep.
Make a good head swap for shooter.
There's the line. Just like it's kind of her line.
And I think that we have, some
Yes.
drama picture.
Let's go.
Matt,
Looks
Matt,
fabulous. Yep.
when Matt sent the picture of her in the ghillie suit in the brush, I couldn't.
Is she in that shot?
Camouflage.
It's so good because you know we wanted the sheen right of the fabric. That was like a big thing. I was driving everybody crazy. I'm like, it's too shiny.
Look at these shots.
Then it needed a little bit of shine.
Yeah, but not too much shine. I get it.
Yeah, still a dress.
And so one of the things that I realized I forgot to ask about or double check my notes on is what time pre-orders are launching. So I'm going to say this very slowly so that one of our producers can check this for me. I believe what it is going to be is Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern time.
Oh, nailed
Perfect.
it.
All right, so
Great timing.
Man, where's Big Mac at?
Friday at 5
Yeah.
p.m. Eastern time. Great. That's
What's with the
tomorrow.
pink?
Those of you paying attention at home.
I think it's the pulse.
All right, I love it. So
I guess. I don't
we
know.
are not to be outdone. That's right. It is our 60th anniversary Halo jumper.
Yeah, this is another one that, you know, I love the 60th anniversary line because we can get a lot of those like really nice nods to military and playing into like the cool things they do with their job, like in the Halo jumper. We wanted to get a parachute in the line, so we did it. And we made a parachute for the line.
Yeah.
You don't see the image, but that parachute will fit in the backpack. Backpack opens up.
Incredible.
You can put it all inside of there.
We see that in any of the diorama images? If not, they're going to look amazing anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Nailed it.
But yeah, head to toe camo.
Yeah.
Again, even on his face, we got some camo on there. The parachute's pretty big. In the render image you saw.
Well, I imagine it'd be that big for a 6-inch figure.
Yeah, really, yeah. 18 inches probably.
The height you're at, it'll work. It's not intended to work.
It's intended to look beautiful.
Look pretty.
Yeah.
Essentially, for posing.
Don't throw it off the roof.
Yeah.
Please.
So what good is it if you can't throw it off the roof?
All right. So coming up next is going to be a
Really?
Force 2-pack. That's right. It's Squirrel and our old friend Falcon. Back
Okay,
for
nothing new
round two.
here.
Dude, you know what? This pack was awesome because I wanted to get Coral on the line. She's always made her way into the G.I. Joe line in some way or the other. Also getting the British operative in there. I love doing the shorter hair.
Yeah, but she was Swiss, wasn't she?
Right? So she's really fun to get in.
I
And I
thought she
think
was.
brings another kind of
They what?
richness to the brand as
She
well.
was Swiss, not British.
Right? So we had to get Falcon in there.
Yeah.
It was a good
I don't
opportunity to do a new head for him.
She's part of Z-Force is all I know.
Right? And I
Yeah.
think this really plays into his like pretty boy aspects too.
Yep.
So
And I do want to mention one of the nice things about this new Falcon is that we did pay attention, and you can do head swaps if you want to with
it
the
will
older
fit.
Falcon.
It will fit.
Perfect.
Hey,
Paying attention
There
to
you
that
go.
detail.
We
We
pay attention
appreciate
to
it.
details.
happening, buddy.
Our 60th anniversary Sniper, 60th anniversary Halo Jumper, and Night Force Coral and Falcon 2-pack will all be launching for pre-order on
Already
Friday
did today, didn't they?
at Eastern Time. But coming up next is going to be
Yeah, if you're on
an
Walmart,
exception to that rule. So,
What up, Adam?
so up next, revealed at our press breakfast earlier this morning, that's right, it's Starduster, who is going to be our Hasbro PulseCon exclusive product for this year, which means that he is not going to be available for pre-order this week, but just hang on to your hats until Hasbro PulseCon later this fall.
Yeah, and I
Yes,
Adam,
it
it
is.
is.
thing at Stardust, but I
Trying
love
to do
them.
a watch party. Something new, something different.
I feel like you get scared. That's what conventions are for sometimes.
100%.
Our Huntsman Man Cobra Commander, flawless.
It's fun.
Starduster, great deep cut.
100%.
Hey, Mike.
You know, if you guys are familiar with the G.I. Joe
Yeah, I
series,
saw that earlier. Gonzo.
get him with getting your proofs of purchase. We
Well,
want
she
to
said it
really
wouldn't be
play into
available
these
until
awesome
tomorrow,
figures.
Pulse, right?
Yeah, she's wrong. That's why I said they dropped those today.
Yeah.
Are they just were they showing to be in stock, or I mean?
They did, yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
really?
they did. As far as I know, they're still up on
Yeah, they
Walmart.
might have went back and marked it sold out because they dropped it too early or something.
Regulation.
Yeah, it was this morning. It was up early.
Oh, it was early, yeah.
Yeah, Walmart had them too.
Are they still up on Walmart?
I'll have to check and
So
see.
Starduster
I
again
can't.
is
I'm watching
our
this.
Hasbro PulseCon for this
I
year.
can.
More details on him to come later this fall. But Lenny, talking about favorites, buddy.
Whoops.
Talk about Road
He
Pig.
actually is my.
Oh,
Road Pig.
He's great.
thank
I've
the
been
Lord.
talking about.
Oh wow,
We're finally here. We got it.
they're gonna reuse that junkyard body, aren't they?
I'm so proud that the line is now deep enough
No.
to justify the existence of Road Pig.
I'm honored.
Holy cow, that's a big figure.
So again, thank you to everybody
Wow,
at home who has supported G.I. Joe Classified series. We would not be here if not for you. The response has been so
Well,
lovingly
That's a digital render. I thought they were done with renders.
very, very appreciative.
Yeah, it's incredible, and the support and just the.
Well, I don't know. She did.
brand,
Yeah, she
like,
did say that.
see the
She
G.I. Joe
did.
Mm-hmm.
Missed one, I guess.
All new figures.
Oh yeah.
All new
That
accessories.
does say digital render, doesn't it?
Very clear
Yeah.
that
Yep.
this is absolutely all new tools
And
for this figure.
He's enormous comparatively. I wanted him to feel like a world's strongest man. I felt
Look
like
at his hammer up there. It looks like a pig head.
This guy's
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
1,000 pounds. Like, he's
That's
a big
weird.
man. He's
Got that
imposing.
Mad Max looking helmet thing there.
Yeah.
We pushed him a little bit, as you guys can see. We put dreadnoughts across his stomach. We put an actual skull on his football pads. He comes with his cinder block.
Well, they're all about them skulls all of a sudden.
But as a kid, I was always like, isn't this a one-time use hammer? like, great, right?
Yeah.
So we updated him and
What do
gave
you guys
him
think about that face sculpt?
that giant pig hammer, which is awesome. He comes with rockets.
Yeah, it is a digital render, so I hope it's not.
We
But
love puppies on this.
we love puppies on this team. We gave him Shield. A good, always a good boy head.
Yes.
Always a good
Always
boy
a
head.
good boy option.
That's a big figure.
All heads.
Three all heads.
All heads,
Two
but
all heads. These are the screaming head. He's got this like barbarian pig head that we did, and if you notice, it's like in a brown. The reason for that is because it's pig skin.
Yeah.
So I wanted to be wearing a pig skin mask of a road warrior. I love road pig, and it was so fun to get into on this one, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. We can get him the line.
yeah.
Just get him off.
I'm glad we didn't go with the Ninja Force one.
Yeah. One of my favorite details, because you're a details guy,
I love details.
was I was in the deco sheet and I'm like, does he have gold canines?
Yeah, it's gold canine.
And yeah, we got gold
Oh, there
canines.
we go.
There
That's
were
the
some other
package.
things we wanted to put in, but we kind of ran out of money.
But he's an amazing figure. He is
He just would have
loaded
kept
to the
them.
nine.
Yeah.
All right,
That's the-
fabulous.
yeah,
So,
pig.
Tony, weird.
Wow, wow. This-
Yes.
What do you think of our new BFF Raptor?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Lenny with the crazy updates too. I like that you took it, the original, and said, "How's this gonna work?" More of a modern.
Yeah,
think
I love it.
Yeah.
I love that Raptor.
I got to tell you, that is so much better than I was expecting.
Battle
It
people.
made me too.
And those wings are,
Again, digital renders. She said there weren't any more digital renders in this show.
Why, give or take?
I mean, we saw pictures
Well, they
of
may
the
have the-
figure already.
Hmm.
They may have the package for just a minute like they did road pig. I imagine they will. Because didn't they say they were going up for pre-order?
That's what they said.
Some of them will be going up for pre-order.
It wasn't pretty.
That
This
looks
is-
like it
this
will,
is-
so-
I mean, this is classic Joe wacky, but this is much better than the original.
Hey,
Mhm.
there's some actual
The
photos.
articulation of those wings.
Yeah.
I wanted him to have like cool like battle poses, and then one of the big things was I wanted the wings
Oh, that's
to be a
cool.
shield. So basically, like he could put the wings in front of him when he gets like shot at, essentially. Also, the
Oh, that
wings
is cool.
can flip down, so he could do like a falcon dive. Falcons in particular, their wings come close together, and they go like 200 miles an hour. I wanted him to have that look. Essentially, he was fun with it.
I don't know, guys. I actually like that.
I do too.
Would you call it a helm?
I was saying with you, I was really skeptical about that Raptor
Yeah,
figure.
me too.
Well, he's got a
That is fantastic.
I like that.
diode stuff to his mask, so it wasn't just
Like I said, it's G.I. Joe wacky, but it's
Yeah.
not like original wacky, like
Exactly.
Mindbender, Crystal Ball wacky.
So again, we wanted to feel like he's using it to have an edge in the battle, not just looking like a giant Birdman.
I predict Crystal Ball next year. I'm looking into my crystal ball and predicting we'll get a crystal ball next year.
I don't doubt it one bit.
Yeah. First step to not looking like a Birdman was to remove the bird helm. The bird helm, yeah. But you gotta get it.
Yeah, you gotta get the bird helm.
Yeah, for sure.
So again, Raptor going up for pre-order Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Not to be outdone by our latest two-pack,
Sorry, can't help you out, Corey.
Core versus Twilight Guard.
Yeah, this one.
What?
Twilight Guard's what they're calling it.
We
It's a
haven't,
two-pack.
We need it.
Oh, wow.
It's an instant battle in a box.
Oh, it's a battle of a box experience.
Hey, that's Mark. Wow. That's Mark.
So
That's the first for him.
like we wanted to get the gold head in there. We wanted to see how to get it in there. So it felt great putting him against an elite Crimson Guard, which is the Twilight Guard, and you'll see some details we put on there. The copy on them is really cool. If you guys find it on the website, you read up on that. Our copywriter Mark did an incredible job of coming up with their backstory. So stay tuned for that. Again, this is a great pack. It's a great battle in the box.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And Twilight Guard comes with a little soft goods.
That's
game.
right.
Super
That's
cool.
right.
Wow.
Out of that.
Yep.
Yeah. There's a super
Glad they're
fun,
getting into the soft good stuff.
the blue look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you notice that belt for that M60?
On it. And then
Mhm.
Twilight Guard.
That's nice too.
He's wearing all black, but we wanted to play into Twilight.
Turn that off for a minute. There we go. Is that better?
At the beginning of the day, so
I
that's
forgot
why
my
you see the
conditioner.
orange, and I don't know if you can see it there. There's little purple details on them. So
Yeah, we were talking about that, Timothy. Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
fantastic.
it needed a little.
That figure is not a disappointment.
Should.
I use it all the time now, by the way.
Perfect. I'm so glad that you worked into your vernacular.
I love that word vernacular. It's a good word.
So this lovely two-pack also going up for pre-order on, that's right, Friday at 5 p.m. And then while we are here, we also had a very special item that was announced at our panel with a special guest. That's right,
Yeah.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Yes.
The G.I. Joe panel today. So we are very excited to announce our next Transformers collaborative G.I. Joe
Triple
item.
T, right?
Right, this is Cup, which is our Triple T tank. Comes with your very
Why
own
didn't
star.
they air that? Why wasn't that on YouTube?
The Leatherneck?
Mm,
And the Leatherneck,
That's
yes,
right.
it
You get
is.
2 O-ring
They
figures.
kind of pooched it today, guys, on the media,
It's
anyways.
the perfect
mhm.
shape. It works perfect for it. Even with the color swap on Cup.
Well,
so
let's see a
more
picture
whites,
of it.
He still feels like Cup, and it kind of plays his role, and he works perfect with Sarge. Like these two, like experienced sergeants. Essentially,
Yep.
they're both sergeants, so it's awesome together. They work great together. It's just so cool to see all this stuff come
I
together.
just love the collab
Yeah.
whole line.
We
And
talked about this one already
form into
a while back, remember?
Transformers is incredible.
It's like
Yeah, no,
It's-
Corey's comment about
It's-
old weapons.
Never
There's
did.
only a handful of service weapons, anyways. I mean, it's not like,
It's just fun to see all.
I'd rather have them be
How about
real world accurate and be limited than just making up space guns and crap
And
like
Mhm.
that.
I'm also
50
going to
years,
talk
right?
about the pre-order for this very slowly
that's
because
just me.
I believe that this is launching with our other Transformers items that will instead be launching on
As long as they change the plastic on them,
Tuesday.
you know.
after
still got-
San Diego
still got this kind of crap
Comic-Con
going
is
on.
Yeah.
over. Does that mean it's July 30th?
Slow talking.
At 1 p.m. Eastern time. Perfect. All right, we nailed that.
I think that they're telling.
So what is Transformers? The Transformers have dibs on this, or what? They can't even show it to us.
I'm,
I guess so.
I
Yeah.
want to give them time to confirm.
If they showed it this morning, I don't know how they'll show it now. Don't make sense.
He's not.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So don't forget to pre-order your
Yeah,
triple
that does happen, doesn't
from
it?
our Transformers collaborative collection,
Very much so.
My voice is
Tuesday.
too loud.
July 30th.
He's still nodding, everyone.
July 30th at 1 p.m. Eastern time. G.I. Joe pre-orders going live
I want Big Mac back.
tomorrow at Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. It's been a very long day, you guys, except for Starduster, who is going to be our Hasbro PulseCon exclusive for this fall. But before we are closing out, that's right,
There's more.
it's time for name-only reveals. So first up, we've got, that's right, it's Heavy Duty.
Yes.
It's gonna be heavy duty.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He'll be a deluxe.
Yeah. We're seeing
Oh,
some
yeah.
EPs, and it's heavy duty.
It's heavy duty. Yeah.
We won't tell you a ton about these so that there's more details to
Name
come
only.
out for our digital reveals. But while we are here, we're also going to do the next wave of retro as name-only reveals.
That's right.
So,
Oh wait, wow, Comic-Con.
yeah,
Comic-Con.
Hey,
Comic-Con.
we're dedicated to Comic-Con. Don't ever say G.I. Joe didn't give you anything.
Oh,
You gotta have-
oh.
All right, first up, rock and roll.
Yeah.
Ah, classic.
Where'd you see the next one?
Coming up, Mindbender.
It's coming out great.
New Dr. Mindbender for the line.
Yes,
Very
ma'am.
exciting. And that's right, it's a retro Cobra Viper.
It's coming out great.
Perfect. I hear that they're coming out great. Did you guys know that?
Yeah. Coming out great. Good.
So
Well, that's a
I thought they weren't going to redo Dr. Mindbender in that the classic look. I thought it was going to be something different next time.
Trench coat, lab coat.
Don't forget our digital render reveals, Cobra Claw with our Cobra Pilot, Leatherneck, and Xandar. Don't forget, y'all, we're live with a Haslab campaign. Go and back your G.I. Joe Classified series, Cobra Rattler. And remember, no money is taken out of your campaign. No money is taken out of your account until the last day of the campaign. So
Why
that
does
is
she keep saying that? Isn't that weird? It's almost like back it, even if you can't pay for it. Just back
Exactly.
it,
Yeah.
excited. We hope that you are excited.
right? Just go. We'll make it if you back it, and if you cancel, oh well, we're still gonna. That's a really weird thing.
Tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be our 60th anniversary Sniper, our 60th anniversary Halo Jumper, Night Force Coral, and Falcon 2
They
pack.
weren't. It's been bad, Mike. There was a stream that never happened. It's been really weird.
And Hasbro PulseCon exclusive Triple T tank going live with our Transformers pre-orders next Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time with our name-only reveals of Heavy Duty, Retro Rock and Roll, Retro Dr. Mindbender, and Retro Cobra Viper.
I mean, it's got to be the same Dr. Mindbender if he's retro.
It's a big deal too.
Oh, Law and Order.
It's like,
Like that one is
I saw it come
I
over.
think that's on my list.
It's a big deal.
They
for
just dropped Law and Order.
No, I'm just
Yeah.
Yep.
another puppy. How could I forget? I'm very, very sorry.
Another
It's coming out
puppy.
great.
And, you know, while we're here
I love it.
with kind of a cryptic tease at the Christopher?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, interpret this mysterious image as
I don't know.
you will, I guess.
Yeah.
I know what it is.
I mean, we know
Look
what
in
it
the
is.
background.
Well, show it to me.
Asking me. Sorry.
The G.I. Joe headquarters?
Headquarters.
You probably should know what it is.
Oh, yeah.
You know
What?
I mean? You probably didn't.
G.I. Joe headquarters.
More of us later.
That's headquarters.
This week from San
That's going to
Diego
be
Comic-Con.
next year's Haslab.
So much for joining us. We
Say it
have
on it.
been,
Calling it now.
on behalf of all of
Oh,
our
good
teammates
Lord.
back home. Thank you so much
Headquarters,
again for
classified
supporting our
headquarters.
line.
Yeah, but what if they did it like that? What if they did it like that Star Wars hallway?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's 3 3/4 though.
It is. I thought that was 6-inch.
No, it was
Now that
3
hallway was 3 3/4. Yeah.
Oh, see, shows how much I was paying attention.
No, that was
Well,
it.
there you go.
Wow, that was fast. So that's cool. So we've got plenty of time.
Oh yeah.
Wow. So let's see if we can recap real quick.
I didn't even write nothing down. I was too excited.
Well, I wrote down. So, the claw.
They had you at Road Pig, didn't they?
They had me at Xandar.
Yeah.
The claw was just a reveal, right? Render reveal. Leatherneck was a reveal.
claw.
Xandar was
And
a
it,
reveal.
just like with a ferret, they're using a female pilot. I don't know what to. I mean, ain't it strange they keep doing female pilots for the vehicles?
Kind of is.
And it's kind of, and the sniper, the 60th anniversary sniper's female. You already got shooter, which is a female. You think
Well,
they
that's
would have
why I
done?
said all that kit would be a great head swap for that shooter figure.
Yeah.
The ghillie suit and like that. But I mean, yeah, I wasn't into the 60th figures anyways.
No.
But
It's just odd. I know, of course, this is different times. I mean, they're selling to collectors now because, like I said, back in the 80s, they didn't do very many female figures because they just didn't sell. Kids didn't want them. They didn't want them. You know, they didn't.
Right.
They
Exactly. Right. So, what did you see that really, really, really wound you up?
all of it.
I have to tell you, I don't know. I don't think there's a clunker in the batch. I really don't. And we've had a clunker here and there. You know what I mean? And I'm looking at this guy. I don't see a bad one in their batch. I really don't.
Me neither. My favorite is going to be the Raptor, though.
Boy, that's a nice figure. I thought that I was so suspicious of that, but I got to tell you, that is pretty freaking cool.
I'm not sure about Starduster though. I just don't know if I like his pants because it's not like classic Starduster.
It's close, but not. But you got to remember, this is classified, not the retro.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well,
just like with Raptor, they're a little more modernized.
Yeah.
Even Road Pig. I mean, look what he come with. He never had a dog that we know of.
Mm-mm.
So I mean,
and this didn't get mentioned here, which I'm a little surprised at with the confusion that went on today. And there was some confusion if you were actually trying to chase their schedule. The Once a Man Cobra Commander figures, whatever is going up on Pulse, is going up on the 5th of August.
mm-hmm.
So I waited and watched and was pretty intent today because I didn't really want to take a chance on missing that, and it never happened. And then briefly they mentioned, it was actually Shark News that threw out there that they had said August 5th for Pulse orders. And then blam, they just dropped that Rattler video and dropped the pre-order. And like I said, I expected the live stream to go longer than that. Geez, they were acting like they had to get back to the bar or something because, man, they were in a hurry.
They were.
For flagship presentation, they didn't even reveal the Rattler at Comic-Con like they said. Wasn't that the big deal that Big Mac was saying?
Yeah.
That they got the spotlight, and it's going to be. They just dropped a video an hour early, and okay, see ya. Very strange.
Mm-hmm.
Media-wise, product-wise, they're nailing it. Media-wise, boy, they pooched it bad today, if you ask me. I don't. So interesting. The Claw. Somebody mentioned earlier today. Apparently, the box art for Skyduster has the Claw on it. So, there was some speculation today, but I gotta tell you guys, that was very strange too. That Hong Kong is showing all these figures before San Diego,
And there was a couple they showed that they didn't show tonight, right?
No, they showed them all.
They showed them all.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah,
So it's the Steel Brigade. Oh, the Starduster was one of them, wasn't it?
Starduster, the Steel Brigade with that Twilight Guard, which is
Well, there was 4 though. What was the 4?
Halo Jumper, Raptor.
Yep, and Raptor. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't see Raptor. I didn't see it.
Yep. Wow, right? I mean, holy cow. How many we got pre-orders? Female 60th tomorrow. Halo Jumper, Road Pig, Raptor, and then the 2-pack. Go up for pre-order tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Did I have that right?
Yep.
Name only reveals. Heavy Duty, Law and Order, and then Retro Rock and Roll, Mindbender, and Retro Viper. Mindbender and Retro Viper have me somewhat curious as to what those are going to look like. I think Rock and Roll we already know, which is fan-freaking-tastic. My favorite so far of the bunch.
I don't know about the other, but this is true right here.
Oh yes, sorry, yes. Thank you.
Comes
Yes,
with
you're
a
right.
little box of cereal.
From
And it's got the fang on the box of the cereal.
Yep. Thank you.
Really?
Yes. Sorry, Mike. No, you're absolutely right. I was thinking one thing and not thinking another. How's that? No, you're right. So that's something that's kind of out there too, which I'm not surprised at.
Sugar Stars, or wasn't that what they were called? The cereal?
Something flakes.
Oh, really?
Sugar Star Flakes or something like that, I believe.
Yeah. I remember there were stars, and they had the little Starduster comic books. There was like 3 of them that you could get out of the cereal. I'm assuming that's what they're making reference to with the cereal box.
Yeah, it looks just like flakes on the picture I've got here.
Wow.
But yeah, it definitely has a fang on it, which is really cool.
So I guess we're kind of back at it, right? I think the way figures have gone, I don't know if I'm going to be pre-ordering any figures tomorrow, but that claw probably will get pre-ordered because the way the ferret went, and of course the vamp, and now the stinger, and the tiger paw. I don't know if I trust not pre-ordering the vehicles. Right? I think we probably most of us probably agree on that.
The claw will probably be was it going to be general release or was it Pulse exclusive?
Never said a thing about any exclusives. Just pre-order tomorrow at 5. So I don't think any of them were exclusives.
Good evening, Harrison.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I mean, hopefully they'll be easier to find if they're going to be general release.
I don't know.
But it's hard to say.
It is. But they also said earlier that they were to expect releases for release pre-orders and reveals all weekend throughout the Hasbro brands. I don't know if they're necessarily, talking specifically about Joe, but, for you Legends guys and everybody else for that matter. Keep an eye out on what they're doing on that Pulse channel because apparently there's going to be stuff revealed and pre-orders popping up all weekend. So, I don't know. Most of the generic male Cobra Troopers have been done. That is true. But when do you get to a point where you're just remaking generic female Cobra Troopers?
Right.
Well, the claw was. The 25th style, what was it? It was a claw and a fang 2-pack that had the 2 pilots, and they had that red helmet. So, I mean, I'm assuming they'll probably put the male version of that with the fang when it comes out. That's what I'm figuring.
Possibility.
Because they pretty much, like the troopers, they got male and female, because basically the Valkyries are female Cobra Troopers.
Yes, right.
Yeah, that's all they are is in Valkyries.
The ferret driver is basically a female version of the Stinger driver because she's gray, light gray.
Yep.
And then you had the Hiss driver with the Hiss gunner, which was basically the same, male and female. It's like Noah's Ark. You got male and female of every trooper.
Yep, 2 of every cobra.
2 of every cobra.
Right. Interesting. This is going to sound strange, but I'm really a little shocked at the speed at which they were just moving. That was really way too fast.
It was really moving them through there.
Yeah. I think they must have been pretty tired after today because I thought Emily was going to just lay down on that couch there for a minute. She's all.
But I mean, I not to be rude or anything, but I'm sorry that you're tired, but that is your job. You've known since last year, as a matter of fact, you were going to Comic-Con this year.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. We've waited. When was the last fan stream? 6 weeks ago. Yep. Which didn't show us a whole lot other than to tell us most everything we told you last time has been delayed, because that's basically what happened at the last fan stream.
Pretty much.
So you go, oh, I'm tired. Well, you're going to have a long weekend, but you'll be back at the office on Tuesday, no doubt, and you can, go back to marketing or whatever it is you do.
Sleep on the couch.
Yeah, slow down a little bit. I mean, certainly they're asking. I'm not going to do any math, but other than to say a lot, they just asked us all for a whole lot of money. Mm-hmm. What you could have done is slow down a little bit. Yeah. But
they were in a hurry to get over to the Mattel booth to see what they had. It was like, I got to go get my Masters of the Universe fix.
I don't know. I don't know if you guys saw this, but an investment group put in an offer for Mattel the other day, which apparently triggered some interest from Hasbro. So Hasbro may be in the partnership game with Mattel right off, which would be bizarre, but considering both how much debt they're both in, but you never know. Like I said, Corey, it's like they needed to get to the bar or something, because that was pretty rushed. That really was rushed.
It was rushed.
But okay, right. I could have stared at those pictures longer, I suppose. But well, let's pull up that Rattler. You got them pictures here. We might as well discuss this. Right? See if anybody else wants to join us. Boy. It's pretty magnificent, if you ask me.
It is.
It really is. You can't say these guys don't put a lot into this line, because they do. They just do.
I'm happy with all of them but one.
Yeah. I know. I don't like the patches.
Me neither.
I think I think they cheaped out on that. But I don't know. This sucker's going to fund, though. I know that. It was
already at nearly 2,000.
Well, yeah. So there you go. You're creeping up on what, 25%?
Masters of the Universe and Thundercats match up.
I hadn't heard that one.
It's at 46% already. 4,113.
47. Yep. 47%. You've got 46 days left.
Yeah.
They're two what, Corey?
Well,
tier 2.
325. I was shocked. I thought we'd be pushing 400 on it. I really did.
I did too, but it's much smaller. It is much smaller. It's really not any much bigger than the Dragonfly. Be perfectly lengthwise, anyways.
But that right there just proves, because it's mostly plastic, though. There's not. Yeah. Really, when you think about it, there's not that much to it. When you think about it,
there's not. There's not.
So they could easily do a whale for less than $400.
Oh yeah,
if they really wanted to. It's
obviously they're not going to stay to scale. So
yeah, but it's mostly
but you know what? Even if you didn't want to do a whale, a warthog would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Warthog wasn't much bigger than his.
Warthog.
Yeah, it wasn't much bigger than his.
The Warthog wasn't much bigger than his. So
no, it's not. You can do a Warthog pretty easy.
What, 32-inch wingspan on it? That's nearly 3 foot.
It's 32. It's 33.53 inches long. And the width varies because they did a good thing by folding up them wings.
Yeah.
So,
But when it, I thought it said 32 inches wide. The wingspan was, didn't they say 32 inches?
well, with them folded up, they're 15.26 inches wide. So if they fold in half, they would be somewhere in the neighborhood of 31, 32 inches. So this thing is like the bat wing over here. It's about 32 inches in diameter, from tail to wingtip to nose.
So that's, I mean, if you compare the 3 3/4 with that one, it's pretty much in scale with it then.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it is. It is.
And there's your tier 3.
18,000. Boy, doubled up to hit the Pilot Baroness figure for a repaint. Does that one seem like that should be somewhere down around 15 or 16,000 backers? Especially if we're only going to get 3 tiers, why does it have to go that high? Does that make any sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
What was it? What was the third tier on the Hiss and the Dragonfly? Were they around that same amount? I can't remember.
Yeah, I believe they were.
Were they? I can't remember. But just 3 tiers too is kind of odd. Maybe I got to tell you guys, I'm with what happened with, and I guess I'm tainted, but with what Skybound ended up doing with that compendium set and that massive amount of support that they got for that, and they just kept adding tiers. I mean, they just kept improving the product and adding tiers.
Yeah,
I have to tell you, maybe I still had that stuck in my head, but when they just kind of go, "Oh, you're going to get patches and 2 figures for tiers," it's kind of like, that's not a lot. That's not what I was expecting. I was expecting more. I don't know. It's probably just being a spoiled brat, I guess.
and this right here is highly disappointing in my opinion.
That's probably the best Baroness head sculpt they've done, in my opinion. I mean, that looks better than the one from the Crimson 3-pack.
Let me see. The fly swatters. I don't know. I can't really get
Tank Smashers.
That render definitely looks more animated.
Yeah, it does.
Right?
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. Looks more like a Super 7.
Yeah,
sculpt,
it does, doesn't it? She looks more animated. It's a pretty sculpt. With the bobbed hair standing next to the plane. Did you see that one, John?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That would that's
that one there on the top by the head.
Right there. That's actually nice. That's a nice shot right there.
And then you got the helmet hair.
Yeah. Interesting.
Dragonfly 19,000 with the unlock crazy legs. That is good.
At 325, this will easily get funded.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be funded by tomorrow at this rate.
It'll get all the tier. It'll definitely get all the tiers.
Well, it's already right at 50%.
Yeah.
So I mean, probably by tomorrow it'll be funded within 24 hours.
Now notice the neck. It's got the neck like the ball joints down in the shoulders.
I noticed that too. I'm hoping that's just because of the digital render.
Well, if you got the African American or the dark skin and then the light skin, you have to replace neck and all. So.
Oh yeah,
that's true. Yeah, you can't just have a ball socket. That is true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it looks like. Looks like they're doing it with 2 different heads, so you can have.
Either way.
What do you think about the unmasked wild weasel?
Unmasked wild weasel.
Yeah, they had him without his mask on, without his helmet.
You did?
Yeah. Have you got that picture, Shane?
I do.
I don't remember seeing that. It seems
I like the stand. The fact that it's got a drawer.
Yeah, that's very clever. I don't remember seeing Wild Weasel without his helmet.
That's all I did. I may not have. But yeah, they had him unmasked.
Really?
What is up with that helmet there? battle damage helmet.
Yeah, it looks like it because it's cracked.
Yeah.
It is. Just go with your battle damaged flashing lights when it gets
Yeah, that's
damaged.
cool.
The panels that replace.
Let's see.
There's a shot of the lighted cockpit.
Both of them. Both the gunner seat lights up too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Pretty, I mean, you can't. It's pretty cool.
It says something about the articulated control stick. It pushes forward to turn everything on, right?
I think so. There you go, Dave.
Yeah, I'm looking it up on the page now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I must have missed
Looks
that.
like he's got some scars around his eye or something, or looks.
That's the battle damage face.
Yeah.
Facial scars are a prerequisite for Cobra. Apparently, I could join.
Mm-hmm.
I got all.
He's got one on his lip too. Looks like he had something. So the scars on the side where the eye, where the lens is broken, the shield's broken off. So you could do it, I guess, like you got shot at and busted.
Oh yeah. Well, that's different, isn't it? Did you picture Wild Weasel as a blonde? I don't know as I ever did.
I just don't know about them revealing what the characters look like. It just seems strange because all these years, like we've never. You only kind of had to guess about Big Boy, until now, and it's just like
right.
It kind of takes some of the mystery away from it. Some of the.
It does, doesn't it? Interesting.
I always thought he kind of looked like I always pictured him under that helmet looking like Sloth from the Goonies.
Yeah,
Just being beat up with a boxer,
Hey, you guys.
Yeah, boy. Oh boy.
I like that ladder, the way it pulls out. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be honest with you guys. This morning I sat around and I thought about it a lot, and just based on some of the discussions we had size wise and electronics and blah blah blah. We were some of our speculations were creeping up at, I was at the $400 mark, and some of the other guys were going even higher, the $500 and the $600 range for this Rattler.
I was going by scale, and
no, right, and that makes perfect sense.
If they went by scale, it would have been a 54-inch plane.
Yeah,
and that would have been $600 easy.
And they
definitely did not.
No, and that's what I was thinking today. I have to tell you, they did a good job with this, because this one right here, they could have killed the line with this thing right here.
Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about the other night. Remember?
Yep. They could have killed the line with this thing if they had gone crazy and really gone into show off mode and produced a piece that was just going to be way out of everybody's reach, even size wise, not even financially.
Yes,
they could have killed the line.
By these measurements here, it is no bigger than the Dragonfly.
It's not. It's just wider, but when you fold it up, it's not even that much wider.
Yeah.
So no, they did a fantastic job with it.
32.4 wide and 9.8 high and 33.5 long. So I mean, that's actually, I think the Dragonfly is longer than it.
It might be.
I think the Dragonfly was 36 inches, was it not?
33 or 34. Can't remember.
I can't remember neither.
I got to tell you though, this does not make saying no easy though, because you know what I'm saying. It's almost, there was a part of me that was hoping it was going to be outlandishly outrageous, so that I could stomp my feet. I could stomp my feet and get all righteously indignated and just go, nope, I ain't doing it. Because it was easier than to say I can't do it, right?
Right.
But it's a beautiful thing, and I have to tell you, at this point in time, I will. I got to tell you, Emily's comments. They know that the economy's bad.
No, they
to make those statements. Just you don't have to pay for it yet. Please just back it. In other words, just get it made. Whether you pay for it or not is neither here nor there. Let's just get it made. I can't imagine her bosses are very happy with that. But I don't know. I don't know.
The Dragonfly was 30. No, wait a minute. The Dragonfly. What the heck? 11 inches high, 34 inches wide, and 13 inches deep. That's got to be 13 inches wide and 34 inches long.
It's probably 34 inch. It's
Yeah.
wide because of the rotor diameter.
Yeah, but it's showing 13 inches deep, which would be that's got to be the width.
Yeah,
They got
your
the
weapons
width and
wings.
length. They got the width and the length mixed up. Is what they
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Because there's no way it's 34 inches and that's 33. So
They're right there together.
That's 33 and a half. It's 33, and this is 34. So it's a half inch longer than the Rattler.
Yeah.
But is the I'd have to go and look at the original because the original Dragonfly might be a little bit longer than the Rattler. I'm not sure. Because it was long with the Dragonfly, because you had to switch to make the rotaries turn and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I've got a couple of Dragonflies here, but I don't have a Rattler here.
I love the removable panels also.
Yeah, but it's cool that they're hooked into the electronics, so
Yep.
that if you have the battle damaged panels, the lights are the damage is flashing in the cockpit until you change the panels, which I thought is that's actually very clever. And the gunner seat has lights and movable controls and boy, you know what, Corey, I can tell you this much: if I was in a position, there is absolutely no way I would not buy the Rattler, because I think they might produce a Sky Striker down the line somewhere. There's no way I would do that. I wouldn't do that.
There's the gunner cockpit.
It's and that swivels 360 degrees.
Mm-hmm. It does.
This one, you know what? I changed my mind. Hasbro, you suck. I'm actually extremely disgruntled by all of this. This thing is garbage, and I'm going to keep saying that until I believe it and feel better about the current circumstance.
I did miss one picture. I don't know what happened, but right along this, as you can on the Cobra Seminole here for the Air Force, it has bullet hole panel.
Nice.
That can be changed out, like Dave was talking about.
Yes, yeah.
And it will show, the lights will glow like battle damage on it.
So there's fire behind it. Yeah, very, very cool.
It only showed that one panel though, because the original had two panels, had one toward the back also that popped off. Swap out. So I'm wondering if this one's just going to have the one, which that's cool if it does. I mean, that's fine.
So the engine covers come off. So that's pretty cool.
the pictures that leaked yesterday, and even the pictures that Shane came up with, which weren't as many as yesterday, but those pictures Shane came up with about a month or so ago, Shane, those were actually accurate leaks from what I can see on this. Those were real leaks.
They were really close.
Yep.
I think the only thing that the one we saw was it had a grounds crew with it.
It did, yep.
Instead of the pack.
Yes, it did. Yes, that was fake. Right. But still.
But I would have much rather the grounds crew over the patches. They can have
so I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the Dragonfly. I'm thinking about the Vamp. I'm going to make a prediction. There are going to be 2 more Joe vehicles released this year. Because to tell you the truth, at this point in time, we got the Hiss, we got Stingers, we're going to have a Claw soon. Looks like probably a Fang right off. We got Ferrets. Joe's getting pretty outgunned real quick on the vehicle front. I would almost bet you money we're going to have. Because what do we got for Joe vehicles right now? 2, right?
Yeah.
You got the
Ram Cycle and the Vamp.
The Vamp?
And the Tiger Paw.
And the Tiger Paw, sure, right.
Yeah, but
that's it. I'm going to say that we got 2 more Joe vehicles coming, this G.I. Joe vehicles coming this year. What do you bet?
I do believe one of them is going to be the Snowcat.
It wouldn't surprise me any.
I wouldn't doubt one of them in this.
The second one, in my belief, is going to be Triple T tank.
Yeah.
It's
Joe wise.
It seems as though we're going to have some armor here right off because I still think the Devilfish is in the works somewhere here.
I believe so. Also,
it just makes sense. But I'm talking about like mid-sized vehicles like the Vamp, which I would almost we're gonna see something because they're way outgunned at this point.
yep.
You'll see a Thunder machine by next year.
Oh
sure.
Yeah,
You'll probably
going
see a
heavy on the
Snowcat.
Dreadnoughts.
Yeah, you'll probably see a Snowcat. You'll probably
Got a
see
special place for both of those vehicles.
I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't see a Wolverine or a
Wolverine's
Thompson
doable.
Cross.
Yeah.
Yep, a Wolverine is doable.
So yeah, Weasel is unmasked. And I can't see it real well, but
Oh boy, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Awesome.
Pretty cool.
I mean, like I said, the media has been absolutely horrible today, but the product is pretty spectacular.
mm-hmm.
It really is.
And there's your campaign end date.
But again, what did they say? Fall of 2025. We all know what that means. That means the very
winter
end of fall
of 2025.
Fall means the first of winter, December.
Yep. Yep.
Or later. Well, it's because they're doing it a month later this year, so we probably won't get it until January of 26.
And that is so far away. Holy cow. Jeez, we look back on the last 3 weeks and we realize how long a year can be, huh? I mean, give me a break. So 16 missiles and bombs. All of that other stuff. Boy. Oh boy. Why couldn't this just been a jump the shark piece of crap that no one wanted?
That ain't how it works, Dave. That ain't how it works, bud.
It's just yeah. I mean, I have to tell you though, this is the third, correct? This is their third Haslab for G.I. Joe. It seems as though they should be able to put them out quicker than 18 months.
Wish so too.
I mean, seriously, it just it seems as though they'd be able to get it done quicker than that.
They done saw how the first two done, and knowing that their price point was going to be around the same. Why ain't they already started producing? I mean, if it's been rumored 6 months ago, why ain't they already just producing them?
Right. This sucker should be. Let's face it. We started here in Rattler last year. Remember?
Mm-hmm. Supposedly they have one at the show. So
yeah, the model,
painted model.
They didn't have the Dragonfly at the show last year. So
no, but it showed up in London in September.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The finished product showed up in London in September. Yep. So what the heck are you guys doing?
They should have. It should be where just as soon as September the 9th, 11:59 hits, they ought to make a phone call to China and say, start it up.
They already hit 50% in the first 2 hours. They should be okay. The initial order for these is 22,000. Right? Seriously, the initial order for these is 22,000. Now
we are officially 53%.
Yeah, so why not? It's going to hit. So just
it's done
less than 2 hours.
Yep. Yeah, just in the last 30 minutes, it went from 46 to 53.
Yep.
So there you go. Yep. Hey, Mr. Wong, 22,000.
Yeah.
And that will be amended in the next 49 days, right? It may, we may say 30, but whatever, get them going. They got the paint, they got the tooling, they got everything done. There's just no way. I don't believe they are hyper confident in these things. They had to have been ready to roll. There's no reason why these things shouldn't be showing up, February or March, if you ask me. Not, 18 months later.
Well, it's funny that the Vamp went up for pre-order October, and then they ended up shipping it 2 months early in March.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just not 6 months later. I mean,
nope, that's right.
So,
yep. Tiger Rat, Tiger Fly. Yeah, I mean, John mentioned this a long time ago. The fact of the matter is I actually do expect these molds, the His-Take, the Dragonfly, and eventually this Rattler, they're going to show up again somehow, some way. They'll be repainted.
Well,
They're not going to have the electronics.
Yeah.
They're going to show up again because this is toy makers have to use these dyes and these molds for as much as they possibly can.
so that's what I'm thinking. Lose the electronics, and then you have your Tiger Force Rattler. You have you could do an Arctic Hiss. You could do a Crimson Hiss.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Blue Hiss with Ripper.
Yeah, the Tiger Force Dragonfly. You got.
Yeah, well, the Tiger Rat, right? Tiger Rat was the Rattler in the Tiger Force skins. Boy, I don't know. Great day, great stuff.
Mm-hmm.
An absolute crap ton of money.
Definitely.
But hey, we tried it, right? We gave it a whirl. We did a viewing party. Maybe everybody will catch up later, I guess. What do you think, guys? Want to hang it up?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I think so. I think we'll be back Sunday night talking about the other things that have showed up over the weekend. We'll talk about McFarlane stuff, no doubt. Probably some Marvel Legends. I don't even know. We need an expert to go into all of the turtle stuff that showed up between 4 or 5 different manufacturers.
Yeah, crazy.
I saw Emmeett and I and Silas were actually watching a walkthrough of the floor today, and I tell you what, there's a couple of companies there that had some Godzilla stuff, and it was just like, oh, you guys are amazing, because there's some awesome stuff, absolutely awesome stuff. If you are a toy collector, statue collector, pop culture kind of guy or whatever, this is the golden age right now. The stuff that's being produced, Street Shocks is coming back. Did you guys see that on the Mattel?
Mm-hmm.
Street Shocks, Biker Mice from Mars, everything is coming back. So Jurassic World is getting revamped. They're calling it Jurassic World Reimagined. The first one of those is actually pretty cool. A black and red real feel Carnotaurus, which is kind of cool looking.
Just all this, thanks to Gage Bullock, Mondo is making the first ever 6-inch real Ghostbuster figures.
There you go.
Oh, really?
Yep.
God, Mondo's expensive.
Peter and Sahan are coming this fall. Then Egon and Boogeyman in the first quarter of 2025.
Oh, you said the real Ghostbusters.
The real Ghostbusters, yeah.
Okay. I thought you said the Filmation Ghostbusters.
No, the real Ghostbusters.
That almost got me excited because I'd love to have some 6-inch versions of the Filmation Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Well, this was an interesting experiment. It was fun. I had fun.
I did too. Pretty fun.
Last minute stuff we did pretty good, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So recap, you have until September 9th at 11:59 seconds to at least put a order in for the Sky Striker.
Kidding me for some.
Yeah. Friday at 5. Tomorrow, Friday at 5. There's a bunch of pre-orders going up, so have them or don't.
Yep.
From what I think Corey said earlier, the Falcon Coral 2-pack is still up at Walmart if you're into the stuff. Timothy had said earlier that if you were interested in any of the McFarlane exclusives, those were up on Equal, up on the McFarlane site, so you can throw your hat in that particular raffle because that's exactly what it is.
What did they even have on the McFarlane? I ain't even seen any of it.
They had the gold Superman Centennial Park figure. They had those blacked out Trinity Bat Soups and Wonder Woman Superpowers figures.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those.
They had the Panic in the Sky Agent Liberty, and they had there was one other. Interestingly enough, there was a There was a picture in a booth, and the guy passed over it really quickly. There is a Target exclusive Killer Croc that looks like this guy coming to Target. This is the Arkham Croc, the oversized. It looked exactly the same, but for some reason, this figure is some type of Target exclusive in the future, which I'm kind of curious about. But there was no news with it. It was just literally, you know how they're walking around with their little GoPros, and he scanned right past it, and the big sign said Target, and that Croc was standing there just as plain as day. So, which was kind of interesting. So, I don't know. Like I said, there was an absolute tonnage of Turtle stuff from every iteration of Turtles. I mean, Mirage Comics, IDW Comics, the classics, the all reds, the black and whites, the super deformed, the 6-inch, the littles, on and on. I didn't see anything from Loyal Subjects, which was kind of strange, but geez, I saw everybody else. Those light up Mum-Ra Lion-O figures. Did you see those? Somebody made the comment that was probably the greatest Lion-O figure ever made. It
looks just like a regular one, but with a lot of eyes.
This one, the one that I saw, he had like 4 or 5 different heads. Maybe it was a different figure. It was $85.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I didn't hear anything about any Thundercats Masters of the Universe mashup. That would be kind of odd, if you ask me, but I don't know.
Well, they done that one time before where they made the Thundercats look like the Masters of the Universe original figures.
Okay.
So that
right. I remember. Yes, Panthro was Man at Arms and all that stuff, right?
Kind of something like that.
Yeah. So they done DC figures that way too, you know.
They did.
Yep. They were like Savage, whatever.
Savage Land or something like that.
Savage Land, yeah. Believe it or not, some of those figures are very valuable now, and you couldn't sell them when they made them. But
so the McFarlane Walmart stuff's just Rocky 3 figures.
Yes, yeah, that was kind of weird. I don't know what that man is. I'm telling you what, he's got a license for everything at this point in time. He is diversifying big time. I think he's hedging his bets, if you ask me. Considering how little Spawn product there was at his own booth. But there are a handful of DC figures that are coming out and that are, they are must-haves. But I guess we'll talk about those. We'll talk about those on Sunday. But once I get some pictures. So, right, guys, just keep your eyes out. There's, watch your notifications from YouTube to see. If anything else huge and pressing comes out, we'll come back, right? I mean, why not? But I don't know. I'm guessing there's a big panel. I mean, a panel for Joe this weekend at some point, right? That wasn't a panel. That was the live stream that was supposed to happen this morning. Savage World, yep.
That's what it was.
Yep. So
thanks for that.
So, boy, I'm tired tonight.
I did go back to Target and get that Cyclone figure.
Yeah, that's a cool figure.
The more I looked at it, I thought, well, I'm gonna have that. I don't need it, but I'm gonna have it.
What line is that from?
From the
Revelation.
Okay. Masterverse, as they're calling it.
Yeah.
But I like
recognize them.
If I can get I don't know how you get that off of there once you put it on. Yeah, the face sculpt on him. Where's my camera at?
Nice.
You got I don't know, markings. The shield. Yeah, on the box it showed it like this, but if that thing's spinning, it really should be like this.
Right. Yes. Right.
And that it just plugs. It's just got a place on it on both arms where you can stick it on either one, and then you can stick it in his back. Put it on his back too. Yeah. So like that, be spinning. I just thought it was a cool looking figure. I
guess that's so if you got it on his back, it's like a rocket booster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they didn't have Thunder Punch He-Man, which is one of the 4 in this wave. But they had Leech, which was pretty cool looking,
Mm-hmm.
and then they had Hordak. But I just really didn't care for the Hordak figure. It just didn't.
No.
I just didn't much like it. So
Hmm.
I don't know. The Leech was tempting too. I thought about getting it, but
Mm-hmm.
I like I said, I'm really trying not to get into these Masterverse. Just if I see one I really like, I'll pick it up. But I really like this one. I thought it was cool. And the little thing on his chest and all. It's got the. I don't know. I just thought he was a cool looking figure.
Hmm.
But yeah.
Very cool.
And
Well, what else you got there?
I like the box art on the end of these new boxes. I really like the boxes that they're
I do
doing.
too.
New Eternia.
Those are cool. Yeah. Yeah, New Eternia. So this is more on the I guess the what was it? It was Revelations and it was
Revulsion.
Revolt.
Revulsion. Or
Yeah.
Revolution.
Revolution. The revolting.
Revelation. Revelations and then
It's
Revolution.
revolting is what it is.
Yeah.
Revolt. It's revolting.
Something I don't know. But yeah.
Just like that Rattler. Just absolutely revolting.
Revolting. Absolutely disgusting.
It's terrible. Junk, crap, Chinese garbage,
Can't stand it.
Pinko trash. I'm boycotting it.
Who would even back that?
I don't know. Foolish people. That art was pretty cool on all of the walls and stuff, and the way they made that 2-story display, so that the streams are going on upstairs and there's product underneath them. They made that basically small building inside the event center, which was very cool. But yeah, so the more I think about it, what we just was party to here a half hour or so ago was the stream that was supposed to happen earlier in the day that just didn't. And whatever, there's no panel tonight. So boy, they really got people screwed up now. So I don't know.
Yep.
But you know what? They got it all out there. The product is great. If their media skills suck, well, then whatever, right? I mean,
I feel exhausted just trying to watch everything tonight. I'm ready to go to bed now.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. I don't know. And the Rattler is such a colossal disappointment that I'm just tired. I just,
Oh, yeah.
garbage. Yep.
Beautiful.
All this Hasbro.
Oh, well.
But anyway.
Well, we tried, right? Thanks for joining us.
Real well.
You'll check us out in the meantime. Before Sunday night, we'll be back. If anything else pops up, we'll do it again. Right?
Yep. See you guys Sunday.
Mike, Tim, Corey, rest of you guys, thanks. Had fun.
Hasta la vista.